And yeah, we didn't play this last week because I was like, I don't really want to play Venom, chat. I played him a bit. I played him a bit around, during the rest of the streams now. But like, if you ask me what Venom is, if you ask me how I feel about Venom gameplay, I don't particularly have like any strong preference towards Venom. I'm gonna be sticking with Slayer. Oh god! Wait, I just got a Discord message that was like, bro is coming out of the closet. Like literally, I just got message on Steam, bro is coming out of the closet. I told him I play Slayer, dude. That was plenty funny though. Oh yeah, level up rewards, yeah. You should probably be using that. Anyway, chat, time for me to hop online. To the tower, which has unfortunately not been replaced yet. Oh yeah, I got Kiklu 4-7 because I dicked around with Venom. Yeah, not my proudest moment.
Don't get caught half-stepping. Ready that weapon.
Yeah, you can see that I even have him on. Yeah, let's stick with the music, but let me change the stage. Let's go to the White House. And choose a cool color. Pipe down. You might get what you're after. Cool, babies. This one is cool. Let's sit down and queue for a match, and then I'll take the time to yap about like Devil May Cry. We're gonna keep it relatively spoiler free until like at least until like sometime in when I'm gonna pull out the spoiler warning and be like, hey, yeah, watch out for that, cause that's good. We're gonna get into like into the meat of the things. So I will say, yeah, overall, my feelings on it are positive. It has fun characteristics. It has, fun moments with Dante being a wacky woohoo pizza man. It has really strong moments at times. Like there's cool fights, especially in the beginning and the middle.
Knuckle up and let's do this. Whoops a man.
But ow. Nope. Oh, nice bear's bait. Ow. But yeah, what I wanted to say is like, there are really cool fights, really cool moments. But I feel like it's missing something. I feel like the show is, I don't want to say bad. I don't want to say that it's bad because it's absolutely not. Hello, and you. Ow. How are you doing this fine evening? Oh fuck, I got checked, but it's okay because I'm not operating at full capacity today, chat. I'm only going to talk about the Devil May Cry anime. And yeah, it has a lot of changes. Like, it's supposed to be... It's running on the... What's the word? It's running on the framework of Devil May Cry 3. But the main antagonist is not Arkham. And Virgil does not appear outside of a cameo. Oh yeah, you love to see literally two main antagonists. Yeah, they replaced Arkham with a small-time minion from the manga, expanded to have like the main protagonist role, and had their main motivations changed to I just wanna create. I just wanna unite the world to create, you know, the evil. You know, they added a. I still don't know how to classify it, and if that will be like a spoiler or anything.
Knuckle up and let's do this. What's the man?
But he's not a one-dimensional, you know, or at least, at the very least, not intended to be. He's not intended to be like one as much of as an unrepentant evil as Arkham was.
Lights out.
Anyway, but I feel like that's saying too much.
What's the man?
Also, Lady is still there, but she's yeah, and yeah, she's still actually Arkham's, you know, daughter. But Arkham she's not actually featured into the narrative at all. Like there, yeah, the ladies that is introduced, yeah, there's actually like a backstory involving Lady's family. But I will not say that it's no longer the focus. He's no longer the villain. Yeah, we did it. Anyway. Other than that, yeah, Dante is, as always, fun. Because it's hard to be Dante, and I feel like at certain points, I feel like he overcorrects. Well, and again, I don't know, Chet. I feel like Dante is obviously intended to be like a course correction from DMC Devil May Cry Dante, because he's like a little bit too much of a Boy Scout sometimes. But I feel like that just may be the way that Johnny Young Bosch's voice makes him sound, because yes, this time around,
Ready up. Get ready for the next battle.
Dante, not Nero, Dante is voiced by Johnny Young Bosch, aka the voice of Nero. Apparently Ruben Langdon retired from acting and like was like, yeah, sorry, I'm not coming back. He's probably, you know, I don't want to talk too much shit about Ruben Langdon. As far as crazy as that man is, I still respect him, you know, for his work. I just would like to not have to acknowledge his behavior. Can't wait for Nero to show up and make it weird. Nero's gonna be voiced by fucking Daniel Southworth or something. Because no, Chad, at least on the little cameos that Virgil had, he was not voiced by Daniel Southworth. Peculiar. You might think so. I still need to play 4 and 5 still. Devil May Cry 4 is okay. It has really good gameplay, but also really terrible level design. And 5 is the masterpiece. The level design is bad for 4? Yeah. The way people talk about 4, or well, at least the way I experience 4, like tedious or just dumb? Tedious. Mostly tedious. Because that game is unfinished. It's really obvious because okay, so there are two halves of the game. There's a Nero half and a Dante half. And the Dante half is just the Nero half of backwards. And yeah, but that's not the point. The point is about the Devil May Cry Netflix show that just finished, that just came out today. And we have to get to the character of Lady. Lady! I don't know if it's just me, because I've seen a lot of people say the same thing. They think she's like a bit more of a hard right now. Like, obviously that lady always hated, well, at the beginning of, like, you know, in 3 and like up to like, the last story of the game, lady hated Dante. And all demons in general. She was like, there's no way a demon like you knows what, the pain of losing your family is, and like, there's still some of that. But like, ladies, again, not an independent bounty hunter. She's actually working for a technically paramilitary, but it's weird. And very, very early on, the plot is way different because there is no Temini Gru, there is no Dante just joking, just sitting in his office, chilling, and then getting attacked by a bunch of demons. There's actually, it doesn't open with Dante. Like the open, well, I mean, you know how these. The main showrunner has always been open about like, yeah, this is not a straight adaptation. This has never been a straight adaptation. Because he was also the main showrunner behind the Castlevania animated Netflix show. And what's the word I'm looking for? It was obviously gonna deviate from the source material. But I feel like that went from deviation to... I feel like it worked with Castlevania 3. Because Castlevania 3 didn't really have much of a... What is the word I'm looking for? Castlevania didn't really have much of an excuse for a plot. It was just like, Dracula has awakened, but this time you have 3 playable characters. Well, technically 4, but the show only adapted 3. But anyway, I'm digressing. And the reason that I say Dante's a bit too much of a Boy Scout is because every other character swears like a motherfucker. Even Lady swears like a motherfucker. Oh, I might be cooked. Am I gonna live? Nope.
Lights out.
Had a chance. Anyway, doesn't really matter. I want to. I think I will win. My point is, why is Kai looking at me like a white guy? Anyway, back to the Devil May Cry. Yeah, I feel like the deviations from the source material, they're interesting, but I feel like it goes far, like it goes... I would not say that they're good or bad yet. They're definitely interesting deviations. Oh. There you are, Angel. You're the first today. Ain't that funny? No one else redeemed it. Yeah, you beat all the people that usually take the first one.
Hostile in your ready up.
What the fuck is this? Please no overhead. He's gonna expect me to hit him with the overheads.
Get ready.
Alright, let's try it once again. My main complaints... I definitely have complaints. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. I don't know how I feel about the inclusion of like the government, and there's a side characters squad, like a side character troop that I will describe as
Knuckle up and let's
the Joss Whedon quippy, the Joss Whedon quips special ops. Their job is just to be boss the Ramban lady and be unfunny. So I will not say that they're my favorite.
we got this.
And yeah, I really don't like them or anybody that's an original. That's like a quote-unquote original character. Except there is one addition that I really like in terms of original characters.
This is it, player. Give it all you got.
Well, quote-unquote because, okay.
Don't stop fighting. We got this. Specialist bonus.
What's the hold on? I have to win this fight and then I have to remember. Yeah, there we go.
Lights out.
Well, I say original with heavy quotation marks because he's actually mentioned in the backstory, in the manual and the backstory and the lore of the first game. It's Enzo Ferrini, aka the same guy that he also technically shares the same name as that one guy from Bayonetta, which I thought was funny. Because I think he's like my favorite kind of human, aka scummy. The scum information broker with a heavy Italian accent. Like, hey Dante, I got a job for you. How you feeling about that? I'll pay you triple the price. But trust me, it involves demons. It's not even the shadiness that I like, it's the Italian Americanness. I just like a good old Italian American guy in my heavily, in my dark fantastic media. I feel like every fantasy, urban fantasy needs one of those. They need a guy who's just like, hey boss, I got a job for you. Yeah, it involves vampires or whatever supernatural creature is the focus of the show. Like Caesar. Are you're thinking like Caesar from JoJo? In which case, no, that's not what I'm talking about.
Specialist bonus.
No, I'm talking about like full, full on Sopranos. I'm talking full on Sopranos, like, hey John, I got a job for you. I got a job for you, No, hey, I'm walking here. We need you to take care of, we need you to... This is the error of my way. Yeah, there's something about Italian Americans in urban fantasy settings that just tickles my fancy. I don't know. I feel like they belong there. Then again, canonically, this version of this version of Devil May Cry takes place in New York. Which to me makes sense because Dante fucking loves pizza. So that's probably why he moved to the pizza capital of the world. You might be saying, but Dokuro, if he loves pizza so much, why didn't he move to Italy? You guys haven't had New York. You haven't had a good slice of the New York pie, You gotta try an authentic New York slice. Or you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. No, but for real. No, but for real. It canonically takes place in New York. They explicitly say it so multiple times. They explicitly say, yeah. So what's the biggest demon hunter in New York doing here? And of course, they say there's Enzo, aka the biggest New Yorkian character. We love him. But yeah, other than him, I don't really like any original addition to the cast. And there's... And in terms of negatives, there's also the CG. I don't know if like. Well, another positive I really have is that there's some part that the usage of the soundtrack is really fucking good. Anime, see, yeah, technically this isn't anime, this is Western animation. But yeah, the CGI is pretty bad. I would not say, wow, it's fucking Berserk over again. I will not say that it's Berserk all over again, but it is pretty fucking bad. I don't know what to compare it to because it's not like legendarily bad CGI. Because it's not bad, it is not atrociously bad, It's not like I look at it and make me want to close my eyes. It's not laughably bad. It's just bad. Really obvious. That is, I would say, is the really jarring, because CGI can be done well. I specifically have seen anime CGI done really well. Like, believe it or not, it can be done well. Like, not just fully CGI anime, I mean like CGI anime in certain iteration of 2D animation. Gundam, The Witch from Mercury, did really well. I was like, oh yeah, those Gundams are obviously CGI. But it was heavily stylized. It was like very well rendered. And it was like at a proper frame rate.
Don't stop fight. We got this.
At no point did I ever think, God, this CGI looks atrocious. Which is 90% of the fucking fault with the CGI. But anyway, back to it. Another thing I really liked was the usage of like the music. Because other than, you know, the origin, of course, the Limp Bizkit being the opening with like, breathe in and breathe out, hands up and hands down, back up, tell me what you wanna do now.
Fight back. Front and side.
And yeah, that was pretty funny. That is pretty fun. It's used in like 7 out of the 8 episodes, not except for one, because it's actually supposed to be like heavily dramatic. Delves into characters' backstories. And at that point, it just like, yeah, it will be really out of place to have fucking Fred Durst bursting like, move in and move out, hands up and hands down, back up, tell me what you gonna do now. It's really jarring to be like that, and then it goes to like the most dramatic fucking backstories you've ever seen in your entire life.
Front and side to side.
And but other than that, there are inserts from. There's
Hostile in your
what's it called?
ready up.
Oh shit, that's a testament.
Ready for the next battle.
There's Papa, off the top of my head, there's Papa Roach. There's Rise Against the Machine, of all fucking things. There was another one, but I don't really remember what it was. It was not Limp Bizkit. Like, other than Rollin', there's no more Limp Bizkit.
But let's do
Oh, that's a really cool Testament color.
it, man.
If I play Testament, I would play that color. Wait a minute, that's just Ramlethal! Ow! Ow.
Lights out.
Anyway. But yeah, there's specifically the Rage Against the Machine one is really funny to me. Okay, I need to give this to you guys for context. This is not a spoiler because it happened in like episode 2. And I think it might have even been like a Netflix clip. But there is a part where Dante pulls up a jukebox.
Don't stop fighting. We got this. Lights
Pulls up a jukebox, hits a record by Angst Against the Device, and fucking Guerrilla Radio starts playing. And I thought that was the fucking the fucking circus thing. XP. But otherwise the usage of music is really good. Like when I was first watching it, there's a sequence where Papa Roach just starts playing during a fight scene, and at first I was like, this does not fucking fit a fight scene. I think that also have shown off in a Netflix clip. Since when you can fucking do the testament? Anyway. Yeah, and at first glance I thought that the scene with cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, not bleeding. Don't give a fuck if I come out bleeding. Like, ironically, that is the song that they use. It didn't fit, but then the lyrics started going into I lost my father and my mother and my brother, and I was like, I think they're trying to do something. I think they're trying to cook here. I would not say that it was good cooking, but there was a cooking attempt. And it is, at the very least, I can appreciate the AMB style editing. Because it's also interspersed with flashbacks to, like, Dante, you know, Kid Dante living with Eva and Kid Virgil. Ow. Yeah. And I would say I appreciate it. There's also an original Evanescence song. Afterlife, I think it's called. Yeah, it's really good. Because it's not just... It's because... And there's also instances of, like, in-game music being used, like I think everybody already saw that one cameo of that one Virgil appearance where it plays Devil Trigger. I have my laundry calls to me. Oh, it's okay. You can always catch the VOD. But good luck with your laundry, and you. I hope that it's clean and it smells nice. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna keep yapping about the Devil May Cry stuff. Thankfully, we're gonna go into spoilers, so you're not gonna be missing too much. I hope so too. Yeah, but we're gonna go into spoilers so that everybody... Okay. Oh no, I'm being cheesed. Ouch. But yeah. I would say that is the most of the non-spoiler talk. We're gonna go into spoiler territory relatively soon. And other than that, yeah, there's a slight bit of usage of in-game music, which I think is really neat. I like the nods to Devil Trigger and Bury the Light and all that. There were also like other original songs by Power Glove and Gunship. I thought they were pretty cool. Like the soundtrack is a combination of industrial, synthwave, and like obviously goth rock and metal like Devil May Cry. But I would say that will be the most of it. I'm gonna play this match, then I'm gonna run Nats, and then we're gonna go into spoiler territory. Well, I'm gonna run this match and then we're gonna go into spoiler territory for Devil May Cry. So if anybody doesn't want to hear spoilers or Devil May Cry, ow. Did you pray today? No. Yeah, you prayed. Ow. Okay, I'm looking for this one. Ow. What? Ah, I thought I was blocking. I thought I was dashing, I mean.
今回は私の勝利ですね。
Okay, I'm gonna finish this set and see what we do.
Knuckle up and let's do this. Whoop some ass.
Die. Nothing. By precious things. A heart just in the sun, sorry. That story, happiness, and life's journey, not the destination. Enjoy the ride with ups and downs. Die. Do I live? Fuck. Fuck! I thought I had that fight from Arcade.
This is it, player. Give it all you got. Whoop some ass.
Yes, motherfucker. That makes us a little devious. Fuck. Nice one, motherfucker. Alright, chat. Is this the end of the set or is this the... Oh, I still have one chance left.
Knuckle up and let's do this. Whoop some ass.
There we go. Yeah. Yo, is that your boss just stopping fucking it? I'm betting the boss has become so fucking easy, chat. Bye, precious things.
Some ass.
Those lower still devious. I see your infidelity to Warakia. Infidelity. Why? If I was a Wara player, who would I play in Strive? Okay. If I was a Wara player, who would I play in Strive if I'm a Wara player? I know that I used to play Leo. You will not play Strive. Okay, that is true. But this is unfortunately my best game. my best alive game. Unless I were, my community were to suddenly grow exponentially tonight, and I was able to just throw an IP on the Discord, and everybody was like, "Do you play Uni too?" Occasionally. Not as often as I used to back in the day because, Trouble Lange, Discord Fighter. But if somebody told me, "Hey, Dokuro, hop on Uni too," I would be like, hell yeah. I live with one. Anyway, chat. Yeah, now that we ended that set, I'm gonna go and alter the stream a little bit. Because we need to add a little thing. Where is the text? Where is the text? I need to add a text. No, I'm not gonna stop for now. We're still gonna be playing, but I need to add a little bit of text.
Hostile in your AO. Go stomp their ass. Fight back, front and side to side.
There we go.
Don't stop fighting. We got this.
We need to get into this disclaimer. Spoilers. I noticed that.
Hostile in your AO. Go stomp their ass.
Liam is in Netflix spoilers. And I'm gonna add the little warning on top of my thing.
Fight back, front and side to side.
Yeah. So there's a spoilers, Chad.
Fight. We got this.
We're gonna be like, okay, Chad. Okay. Now that we are in spoiler territory, I can absolutely say, what the fuck do you mean it's an allegory for the fucking war on terror? What the fuck do you mean? And like, that's not a joke or anything like that. That is like legitimately how they present it. Lady's like supposed to be like part of the fucking strike team. And then she finds a bunch of demon refugees that like the White Rabbit is bringing over from the demon world, aka Makai. And she's like, maybe these demons aren't so bad at all. And then the vice president, who's the one running the whole show, by the way, on the side of the government, is like, we're not to kill all these goddamn demons.
Whoop some ass.
And then they fucking gun down all the demon refugees. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's a thing that happens. That is, and it is made fucking explicit because the ending of the show is footage of the special forces straight up strutting into hell.
Don't stop fighting. We got this.
Set to, it's a montage of the fucking American invading hell.
This is it.
Set to, I shit you fucking not, American Idiot by Green Day. That is the thing that happens. That is the ending of the fucking show. And then Dante gets fucking gets fucking stuff in the time skip chamber. Like, unironically, they just grab Dante and they just like, sorry kid, you're going into the time skip chamber.
Lights out.
And then he just goes into the time skip chamber. And yeah, there's like, I thought episode 7 would be like pre-climactic, because it ends with Dante getting the thing, and then episode 8 will be like all the Newman. Wow, when did they make the fucking air card so active? I thought I was blocking that shit. Oh. And yeah, they do. Okay, so episode 7 is like, wow, here's a big confrontation with the White Rabbit and shit. Which, by the way, I thought at the beginning, like, the White Rabbit was supposed to be like the fucking, you know, Jester equivalent for the... Oh, I've got an rage quit on it, never mind. I didn't know that would work. When I thought I thought I had gotten rage quit on them, but no. But yeah, I thought at the beginning that the White Rabbit was gonna be the... That's gonna be the Jester equivalent. Uh-oh. Ah. There you go. And yeah, but no, he turned out to be like an entirely original character. Like in the manga, I thought the... Like in the manga, the White Rabbit was just a minion. Like, he was supposed to be just a minion of sorts. And then the manga wasn't finished, so he was like the only antagonist that appeared. There's an ad coming up soon, by the way. I'm gonna not be playing matches, I'm gonna be yapping. Thankfully, like 90% of you guys are gonna miss this, because this is heavy spoilers. Yeah, so... Turns out that the government task force is working for the vice president, and the vice president is just... He's just like, oh no, I'm just doing the Lord's work, you know, this is how the Lord's doing, no, we must... It is our divine consent to go into hell and slaughter out those demons and shit like that. And I thought the game ended like the season ended too grimly. And I feel like the ending is too fucking grim. It sets up a continuation, yes, but it's a continuation that is too grim. Because it's, okay, so, ending. They beat the White Rabbit, yada yada. The White Rabbit has a device that opens portal between hell and, hell and the human world. And then there's he has a device that opens them, and then the one of the task force Freedom Quip Special Ops has and somehow was working for the White Rabbit all along, and was like told to grab it and destroy it so they will not fuck up the hell. And then he does that, and then the vice president catches him, and he's like, we're gonna fuck 'em hell with this, and then they go fuck 'em hell, and like unironically, and that's when the American Idiot footage fucking star happens. And Dante gets captured by a lady, and he gets fucking stuffed into the see you next season chamber. And then it cuts to fucking Ouroboros Corporation being funded, being established in hell. Fucking Argus from Devil May Cry 2, aka the I was supposed to be king of this world guy. Unironically, he's gonna fucking be the next thing of the next season. They're gonna go into Devil May Cry 3, into Devil May Cry 2. But also a little bit of Devil May Cry 1 because Virgil is still there in his Nello Angelo form, and he's working for Mundus. But apparently he's like not brainwashed or something. It's not 100% clear. He only shows up for like the final seconds of the season, and then the credits roll. Oh yeah, and apparently there's a scientist guy that's like, that's like, oh no, demons are just the different subspecies of humans, of Homo sapiens. They live in their own parallel universe, separated from us, from quantum mechanics and a lot of bullshit. They just attempting to do in The Wizard for Devil May Cry, which is one of the series that I thought needed Let the Wizard to be done in. I thought everybody was just like, ah yeah, there's demons. I thought it was gonna be like, it was supposed to end with a fucking broken masquerade situation. But that's just me, I guess. I don't know. I'm no expert. Anyway. Then my main gripe with it is that the fucking, the finale is way too grim. It's like, again, it ends with that. And after that's done, it's just... Okay, so we know how Season 2 is gonna... So we know what Season 2 is gonna be. But I feel like there's no way to end it. Like, I feel if it had been... Like, if Dante had not gotten captured, but they still... That's the thing that gets my goat. If Dante had not gotten captured and put into the fucking thing, it will be like a little bit more accepting of it. I will be like, oh yeah, they're gonna do that, but then Dante's just gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing? And they're gonna be there and just get them out and then be like, yeah. Man, fuck my friends. They're just ripping me on Steam. But anyway, yeah. What I'm getting at, like the finale is way too grim. Yeah, fuck it, let's fight this Batman. The finale is like if we go to the positives and negatives of the show, if I were to like the positives, the music is really good. The first half is really good. Dante is, as always, a treat to watch. The performance of Johnny Young Bosch is really good. And then again, it's hard for me to be mad at Johnny. You know, it's hard for me to dislike Johnny Young Bosch as a voice actor. He's probably one of my favorites in, you know. It's probably one of my favorites in the voice acting job for the English speaking, you know, in the English speaking world. Ah fuck, I missed it. There we go. Ah. And And yeah, I would say that is the positives. The negatives is the second half is, other than episode 6, the second half is, it falls down in quality a bit. Feels like there's not really much of a focus on Dante. Like the first four episodes is like, yeah, it's Dante, interspelled with everybody else. And the second half is like everybody else, interspelled with Dante. If that makes any sense. But yeah. Other than that, yeah, the CGI. The CGI is really bad. The ending is way too grim. And like the sudden political commentary at the end feels out of place. I don't want to say out of place, because like Devil May Cry isn't above like, you know, little bit of little bit of that and a little bit of this, but I feel like it was never the main focus. Oh, very nice burst. Very nice burst. I thought he was gonna. I thought I had him, but no. Ow. How many fucking overhead was that? I don't know, chat. You better not let me live, motherfucker! You better not let me live, motherfucker! You're there, you're there, you're there, you're there! How does it feel to be a fucking bitch?
Lights out.
Bad? God damn, I miss Layer chat.
取り越し苦労の卵肌トンリー
Knuckle up.
But yeah.
Do this. Whoop some ass.
And yeah, I really don't like anybody who isn't Dante and Enzo. And surprisingly enough, the White Rabbit. I thought the White Rabbit was entertaining as a villain, even if his motivations are 100% unclear. Because it's not like the show kind of flips off between saying the White Rabbit is a well-intentioned extremist, the White Rabbit is an idiot who has not thought his plan well, and the White Rabbit is a crazy psycho that's just using that's operating under the pretense of helping. That's operating under the pretense of helping, you know, the other demons. Because see, So in the what's the word?
This is it, player.
In the episode where the lady finds out about the demon refugees, they're like, oh no, the White Rabbit is the White Rabbit is keeping us hostage. He's performing experiment on us. But then there's the episode where they show the backstory of the White Rabbit. And he's very clearly portrayed in a sympathetic light, or at least intended to, running parallel with Lady. And then after that, it just... Oh, he rage quit!
天才的
And then after that, they just... what's the word? And then when confronted at the end, he's like, do you know what bringing the two worlds together is gonna do? You're also gonna bring the big fucking demons that are oppressing you over there to here. And he's like, it's a small price to pay for giving my people access to the paradise. And he's like, paradise? What fucking paradise? I don't know. It's unclear. The show never makes a clear statement about how he's supposed to be. And I don't mean that in a cool, ambiguous way, because like does he really have good intentions, or is he? Because it's not like a single viewpoint presented to you and you have to make the decision yourself. It's 3 fucking viewpoints presented to you at once and you're supposed to take them out correctly. That's the main difference between like full ambiguity.
Fight back, front and side to side.
And other than that... But yeah, I didn't like anyone that wasn't Dante, Enzo, or the White Rabbit. And that's pretty much it. I feel like much like the game, this show is gonna shine in the 3rd entry. Which is funny enough. Maybe even the 4th, I don't know. Maybe it'll be like Castlevania and Season 4 will be like, yeah, this is when it's gonna get good. But I don't know, chat. I don't know, I have no ideas.
Don't stop fighting.
Overall... Yeah, overall say like, yeah, that, well, did I mention that I already like the voice acting from everybody? Well, I already did, so, yeah, that would be one of my thoughts.
Ready up.
Yeah, Bridget. Yeah, let's see what we can. Didn't want to fight me. Understandable. I don't know what I'm trying to get at, chat. I guess if I were to give like the show a numerical rating, I would say it's like a 7 out of 10. It's good, but it has a bunch of flaws, and I don't know if I would recommend it to people who are like
Hostile in your. Ready up. Get ready for the next.
who want to really accurate Devil May Cry experience. As always, I will tell you to check out the games. But if you watch, you can definitely watch it with like previous knowledge of Devil May Cry. But I don't know if it'll give you the right image.
Knuckle up and let's do this.
It's not like Castlevania where I can say, yeah. They're separate, they're... It's not like Castlevania where I can say, yeah, this is clearly separate enough to that you, if you like the show, you can get into the games, and it will be really cool.
And represent. Whoop some ass.
Ow. Because yeah, I think that is the main thing that I think that is the main thing that makes me more ambivalent in this show rather than in Castlevania. Because Castlevania, again,
Knuckle up.
I'm repeating myself,
Whoop some ass.
but the original the Castlevania 3 game is like whatever. There's not much to go on. It really is. It really is a byproduct of its time in the NES era, where like game stories weren't like super a thing.
Whoop some ass. Specialist bonus.
Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Oh, it's on my end.
Lights out.
Oh, it was on my end. That's a spike on my end. Oh shit, I went to floor 9. Hold on, I wanna check something, chat. I wanna check something with my internet. I don't wanna be like, oh yeah, Steam just decided to fucking update nope. Okay. That was weird. That was a weird little lag spike. Anyway.
Hostile in your 8. Ready up.
Oh, that's a sad though. And I feel like, shit. My brain is already getting rotten because of having to juggle that conversation about Devil May Cry and juggle the conversation about this. So I guess I'm just gonna go to the fishing, to the fishing, you know, and stuff. Cause I really gotta get Venom's themes. And then I guess I'll jump a little bit more about my final thoughts. Yeah, like, I don't hate it. I don't hate Devil May Cry, the Netflix show. But I feel like I did way less than I did like the Castlevania show. At least the first 4 seasons. Because the thing is that even that show isn't perfect. Like, season 1 is pretty fun, but short. Season 2 is a bit too elongated. Aoshi. Oh cool, I got Aoshi. Season 2 it feels like stretched a bit long. Season 3, we don't talk about season 3. And season 4 is just the only good one. I really only like season 4 because of everything, because of how it concludes everything. And then it just does that. And then, but then Devil May Cry. I guess we're gonna have to give it a season or 2. Quicksilver, what the fuck is that? Whatever. Yeah, I will say that is my big concern with it all. How is it? Why is it that it ends so grimly?
Yeah,
That's my biggest complaint. Why is the ending so grim? But everything else, yeah, yeah, Chet. I don't know.